I grew up hating life for what it is. I said, if there really is a God, why are these things happening to me? Let me tell you my story. My family, if not poor, was on the borderline of being called as such. We had enough to survive our daily living, but most of the time, it was not enough. Because of my family situation, I started to dream for a better life. I promised to myself that I will finish my studies no matter what it takes. To my eyes, life is so unfair. Young and ambitious that I was, I took the university entrance tests after graduating with flying colors from high school. I passed the entrance tests of the best universities in Manila. When I was about to enroll for college, the company my dad was working for declared bankruptcy. The circumstances once again had put us into a financial misery. Bitter, sad, and desperate, I decided to work in order to support my family if I am lucky enough. I could save money for me to continue my studies. When I was able to have some savings, I decided to enroll. But having insufficient funds to get me going, I took several part-time jobs. What I desperately wanted that time was very simple. Finish my college studies. One day, when I was walking inside the campus, I saw an opportunity to get a full scholarship through becoming an editor of the university publication. I took the test to become one. And guess what happened? I was declared a staff writer, not an editor. I was so disappointed that I did not get the scholarship. But 2 semesters later, I took the exam again. Guess what? I was announced to be the editor-in-chief, but there was a catch to receiving the post and the scholarship. I had to become a member of Kabataang Makabayan. Kabataang Makabayan is the youth arm of the Communist Party of the Philippines and the New People's Army. Desperate to get the scholarship, I decided to join them to be a communist. Later on, I became a seasoned activist. You can actually Google my name and see news articles about me condemning the government. Though I was doing a lot of work for the communist movement, I still managed to get excellent grades. In one of the rallies I attended, there was a shady guy with his motorcycle who tried to follow me upon going home. For the first time ever, I uttered a prayer genuinely in my life. I said, Lord, save me. I literally ran for my life. If I will be caught, I will die, for sure. Luckily, I escaped. After that incident, I asked myself if I was doing the right thing with my life. But I guess God took my simple prayer seriously. He actually decided to save my life in more ways than one. Let me tell you what happened next. It was in August 2011 when this classmate of mine invited me to a retreat. Irritatingly, I told that person, "Ano yan? Jesus, Jesus?" That person answered, "Oo." I was very quick to turn that person down because I felt that all these people do is pray and do nothing concrete to help poor people. That same person persisted to invite me day after day until finally I got tired of the endless invitation and said to that person, "I don't want to be associated with you." 3 months after, I got an invitation to join my comrades in Cagayan Valley. I answered yes. I was ready to leave everything behind. I was ready to be an NBA. The date was set. On December 1, I will be an NBA. November 15. I was busy preparing my things for the trip when I got a text message from that irritating classmate of mine, inviting me to this big event in the Philippine Sports Arena on November 20. They call it Catchfire Rally. This time I got curious. I did not know what was going on with my mind, but I just said yes. I said to myself, is there anything wrong with going there? I will be away for good anyway. November 20 came. It was a Sunday. I entered the arena and I saw a sea of people celebrating something I did not know and understand, and it was called Feast of Christ the King. I was accompanied by that, of course, that persistent classmate of mine. That person said to me, "This is the first ever Catchfire rally." People were smiling and I could see the great joy they all had. I was stricken with great confusion and doubt with what was happening. Everyone started to sing and raise their hands. I did not seem to fit in. But I knew something has changed inside me after that prayer ride. I knew it, brothers and sisters. I knew it then that God is true and alive. God loves me. I decided to respond to that invitation and call. I decided to respond to God. I also decided to quit the communist movement. I also worked to put an end to the recruitment of the communist movement in our campus. And I became a member of our charismatic community in 2012. With the help of the community, I was able to study and just focus on doing well. Finally, on April 2014, I graduated from college. I even got a bonus. I graduated number 1 in my batch. Grateful to God for the blessings He has bestowed upon me, I decided to give back to Him and to the community who helped me. I decided after graduation to work as a full-time missionary for 2 years for our charismatic community. Today, I currently work for World Vision, an international Christian humanitarian organization whose ministry is to help children to have life in all its fullness. The once communist is now a partner of the government in nation building. The young man who once believed that Christians do not contribute to the progress of the nation saw up close that God is at work through His faithful people, saving one soul at a time. Just like what happened to me. Just like what could happen to many of you this afternoon if you open your life to Him. My dear friends, by one true King, nothing is truly impossible.
I am the second child of a family of 8. 3 girls and 5 boys. I have a twin sister, but we are exactly opposite to each other. She is smarter than me. She was my main, ako backseat. As a child, I felt she was more like unfavored by our mother. I was always assigned to do so many works at our store, while she stayed home with nothing to do. Feeling their unfair treatment, I began to rebel. I learned to reason out, which would often result to spanking. I could not forget that due to anger because I talked back to my parents, and just as maldita, I was punished severely. I was put inside a copra dryer that smelled so bad. I cried hard throughout the night. I almost fainted due to the foul smell. Yet, no one came to take me out. That incident left a scar in my heart and spirit, and started my feeling of being unloved, rejected, unaccepted. Since then, I aspired to be own, and I aspired to become independent and be on my own. I ventured to Cebu City, wanting to pursue college education. I live in Carbon area, where my parents had a stall selling vegetables. But without my parents' support, I was able to finish a 1 semester in college.